Hiya folks, it's Kikoskia here, and welcome back to Let's Play Pillars of Eternity. And we left off, we are back in the Catacombs beneath Copperlane, because there's a whole other area here that I didn't check out when I first investigated the place. I think it was the quest that I got here that distracted me from going to where that troll probably resided. So let's go, and see if there are more trolls. My hunch is that there's going to be a fair few more, but we can take on trolls. We're almost level 9, we can probably take on quite a few things. But are we able to take on those two bounties that I've got? The Dweller and Nalrund the Wise. Probably not this one because I can't get to Elmshore. But the Dweller? When we get to level 9? Maybe. Maybe. Now I need to be very careful, as there could be anything here. There's absolutely nothing here. Or is there? We will sneak up to the wall, examine it, and find a wall.
Liren, I know that you're curious about this place, but, that's just rocks.
I'm here.
With that investigated, let's head over here. There might be a troll this way. There could definitely be trolls down there. Ooh, there's a lit up room, and there are some of them that I can check out. Yeah, this part's occupied to some degree. Or at the very least, taken care of. Ooh, there are lots of those. Oh! Hello! Did I accidentally click this ooze?
Yes.
I think I accidentally clicked that ooze.
Hey.
Well, it's combat time. So, everybody else,
I'm here.
I need you to do that, this, and wait
How may I
here,
help?
do that. There is one ooze, and it is nearly gone. It's all, yep, it's gone. Yeah, that ooze is not a problem. Viscous, foul-smelling sludge ebbs in the trench.
At once.
Ugh. Is there anything here?
I'm here.
There might be something. The answer is no. I was just thinking if there was something up there. There isn't.
I'm here.
Okay. With this bit checked out, let's go down here. And note that this has been broken into. Yeah, that's enough damage to discount natural decay.
Your thoughts must
So.
flow deeply indeed.
You stay there.
Yes.
I want you to peek around the corner, Liren. In here we have seemingly nothing. I don't believe this. But there just appears to be a morning star. I'll take it. And I'll also look at this as well. Granny. Little Granny, old and fragile, constantly on the move and never finding rest. Although she's agile, she never seems to find her nest. Kargoosh. Sadly, I cannot read that. Ah, my wise Wurtle, I once met a group, named for a rock dark as night. I gave them my bones, and they gave me this stone. Oh dear Wurtle, I think all is right. Probably a reference to something I don't get. Little of note, big of girth, and open of wallet. His faith is rewarded here, resting on the benevolence of his beloved wife. And there is some Latin. Eric Rednose, a veteran warrior of the sea, lies here. He traveled the world twice over, but no enemy born could slay him. Only the time's icy embrace was able to lay this one low. Here lies Pie. He lived as he died, face down in blueberry pie. Name's apt. R.I.P. Feynhut. Rakalot. Ziggy. Ad infinitum et ultra. Catch a shooting star and put it in your pocket. Just try not to make a liar out of yourself. And then, Lord Winfield. Here lies Lord Winfield. In death, may he find his peace that eluded him in life. And his gold. And his house keys. And his marbles. RJS. To absent friends, lost loves, old gods, and the season of mists, and may each and every one of us always give the devil his due. Rich Rockwood. This poor soul passed when a fireball spell was fired. Ooh, that would be bad. Sasha F. In love forever, Patricia S. Fired. Always crying with sad. Oste. Was it worth it? Back in the game? Probably. Saberless. Rose are red, violets are blue. I get it. I get it. To my son Odin, may you outshine your name. To my friends, long live long and do whatever. To all, Neverwinter Nights 2 consumed much of my life. One consumed a fair bit of mine. Shoaib Khan. Everything in life is an extrapolation. Architect of the Goose and Fox Inn. Interesting. With that done, we can check out here and we can just open it. That said, there is something around the corner. We'll walk to the corner. There are bones. That is to be expected considering that this is a catacomb. And we will walk forward. Not too far, though.
Hey.
Not too far. I don't want you to be isolated. There is a stairway leading down.
Hey.
And this door that we can open.
Not sure how I feel about this.
Leveling up by doing so. Oh, that's an achievement. So, we will save. And then I will see about leveling up. Okay. I could put a point in mechanics. And that is absolutely what I want to do. Now, what do we have here? Blinding roots. Conjures the roots from the ground underneath the target, causing them to become stuck. Okay, we don't want swift aim. Wounding shot is 2 per encounter. If successful, they're hobbled. Defensive bond, no. Stalker's link, no. Instructs the ranger animal to knock someone prone. Revive companion. Heal companion. I think it's either blinding roots or it's wounding shot. And I think it's actually going to be wounding shot. As he or she would, with fleeing prey, the hunter aims for a spot that will slow the target and target's enemy progress, hobbling the target and inflicting raw damage over time. Raw damage is good. And that's it. We have a new ability. And we have access to it right now. 2 per encounter. So now we can do that and start blasting. Okay, that's good. Let's keep going. I'd like to go all the way around this if I can.
I'm here.
I don't think we can. Oh! Hello, Darkspore. Hello, Skeletal Ranger that I can see through this window. Ah. A Skeletal Ranger, eh? Let's go down to the bottom area first. We'll deal with the vessels later. Fighting these creatures down here might give the rest of my party levels.
Yes?
Level 9, I believe, is the point where
You're quite
you're
friendly, aren't you?
encouraged to go to the White Marsh and do that DLC. Which I'm sure I can try and do soon, but not just yet. There's still a few more things I'd like to do first. Starting with grabbing what's on here. Sure, you may have that.
Hey.
And then we'll move you forward, and we will have at thee! Excellent. That dealt a fair amount of damage. Oh. However, you have been confused. You are no longer confused. You might as well just shoot again. Aha! And then back up. I don't think they can actually get closer. Huh, that's interesting. Well, you know what that means? Distraction worms! Yep. Fire.
I'm here.
Then we can do this. And we can easily prevail. Like... Hang on. Aha! You're panicking, and you are gone. We got a little bit of XP. Don't fight. Don't fight there. Okay, how much XP are you missing? Very, very little. If we slay one more of those, you might actually gain a level from doing that.
I'm here.
And there is one here. One dark spore. There's also you. And a sporling and more dark spores. So,
Stand together!
how about thee here? You will spit.
How may I help?
And then we will, while we are thinking about this, blast. And blast. And then... Oh, here comes a troll, here comes a troll. Okay,
Hey.
troll is incoming.
Yes?
Back up. Multiple trolls are incoming.
I'm here.
Okay.
Yes?
Do that. I need you to use this here. Didn't work. Worth a go. Okay, do that and that. I need you to shoot the sporling.
Aye?
You can start doing that. And we can do this. Like this.
That one hit through.
There we go. And now... Oh, you are under attack in melee, but we have a weapon for that. We have a weapon for that. Fantastic. Also, we have some distraction worms.
End this.
Okay, we're being flanked. That is not the best, but we do have fire. We have a fair amount of fire. Also, I believe we can back up now. Yes, we can. Switch. Wounding shot.
To alarm, but I'm slowly dying.
You'll be fine. One wounding shot later. And there we go. Aha.
Following your lead.
Okay. That was a good idea to do that. I don't think it did too much, but I mean, I did it. Okay. Do that now. And that troll has been taken care of. Fantastic. Now focus here.
I'm
Why
here.
don't you take a second wounding shot? Probably should have done this ages ago, but there we go.
Leave it to me.
And you're gone. Now it's just you.
Hey.
Now it's just you.
Let's have it out.
And we could deal with you. How about thee?
That's it.
I will try. I was about to say I will try and knock over the mushroom. That didn't work. And you leveled up.
Kind of
Two
like your
people leveled up,
attention, don't
actually.
you?
So. Did not want that to go. Oh no, that automatically went to Mustache.
course.
Fantastic. So, level ups have been attained. Always like leveling up. How close are you to leveling up? Also incredibly close. You are a little further away. And you are further away still.
Yes.
I get the feeling neither of you are going to be leveling up here. Hello!
Hey.
I have come
Yes.
to take all the stuff. There's a lot of enemies rushing forward. But then again, sporlings aren't that dangerous. Let us get this here. You start shooting there. Wait for them all to come in, and then we just stun them all.
Yes.
Like that. So, I want you to do that. And then I want you to start blasting here. Because sporlings aren't that dangerous. Like that. Okay. You keep shooting. You're just tanking everything. Which is fine. We can actually... do you want to do something? We could do something here. We could do that. Okay, you're gone. Fantastic. That deals a lot of damage. I'd like you to switch to this dagger, I suppose. And we could have some distraction skeletons. You called? That we did. Help out! Help out if you can. Alright, you start
How may I
blasting here. You're gone. And this is pretty much over. We know there are more enemies to come. We know there are more enemies. There we go. Why were these people down here? That is a question. I don't know. But what I do know is that they didn't last. So, a Wodica hood. Add some money. Nobody else gained a level up. There's that body. Nothing here. I'm gonna level you up now. Okay. Athletics. Perfect. You have a lot of athletics. Armored Grace. The fighter is perfectly suited to wear even bulky and restrictive suits of armor, lowering their recovery penalty significantly. Unbending means that 50%... Ooh, 50% of damage taken converted to healing over time for 15 seconds. That's nice. That's really nice. Fearless might also be good. The fighter is immune to the frightened and terrified condition. Actually, being fearless means that you're not able to be thrown off doing your job as tanking. I'm going to pick fearless. Perhaps not the greatest thing when Armored Grace is here, but fear and terror, they can be nasty afflictions. We'll pick fearless. As for you, can't pick law, so I'm going to save those points. Okay. We have burn damage. We have 15 defense against prone attacks. We have burn damage and slash damage. And plus 10 deflection. That's only for 3 seconds. Duration for 6, linger for... Oh no, okay. It's a little longer than that. I think we'll pick the Dragon Thrashed, the Dragon Wailed. Generate a hazard field, causing burn and slash damage to enemies in the area of effect. It was either that or this one, which is a burning effect on all ally weapons. Burning effect might be useful. 25% burn damage. That would give Lirin incredible power, but you're often not right next to the fight. I think this is going to be better. I think that's going to be better. Now, if we go over here, are there any more?
How about that?
There is something! Bit of hidden loot. It's an opal. Very nice. Okay, that's all explored. This means there's only one more locale that we have to check out. And that is over here. We are absolutely going to save before we open this door, as there are going to be 587,000 vessels. That's an estimate, but I think it's a pretty reasonable estimate. Okay, save the game. I get the feeling this is going to be a pretty important place at some point in the story. It's got that feel to it. It reminds me a lot of the Catacombs beneath Candlekeep.
I'm here.
Okay, we're going to open the door. And immediately find 2 skeletons. Okay, 2 skeletons and a ranger really aren't a problem. Case in point. One of them's dead, another one's dead. Alortha's leveled up.
Following your lead.
And now we have you to take care of, which really isn't going to take very long. Ooh, there's a wizard.
I'm here.
Hello! We are going to blast you! Like so! Don't you attack, Biscuit! That's just rude! Stop it! Oh, I wasn't expecting you to perish there. But there we go. You have leveled.
I shall.
Before we level you up, we need to have a
Yes.
look at all of your books to see what's in them. First... So they only go up to 3rd. That goes up to 4th and has Flame Shield and Minor Arcane Minor Arcane Reflection. That goes up to 3rd. That goes up to 5th and has Middle Letters Concussive Missiles. Didn't need to learn that one. It also has Elevating Terror and Blast of Frost. 3rd level. 3rd level. Okay. Good to know. So, more lore. So we don't need to pick Blast of Frost. Torrent of Flame, however, might be nice. Instantiate a terrifying inferno of flame around the caster, inflicting burn damage on everyone nearby. Oh. Maybe not. Transforms a single kith enemy into a pig. The pig has very poor defenses but can move quickly. That might be interesting. What else do we have? A Spirit Lance. Summons a weapon. It's a weapon, okay. Don't want that necessarily. Malignant Cloud, though. Ooh, that hits anyone, though. An insidious magical contingency activates when the caster hits 50% endurance. He or she immediately knocks all immediately close enemies prone while granting a damage reduction, a defense bonus for a shot. That's actually pretty interesting. That's very interesting. Drains the target's resolve, intellect, and perception. What about this one? The target is hit with a stuck affliction and becomes an anchor for a frigid ray of energy from the wizard that does freeze damage to creatures in its path. Ooh, that's really good for keeping a melee enemy away for a few seconds. I'm going to pick that. What about Call to Slumber? Cause a group of enemies to momentarily fall asleep, falling unconscious for a short... Ooh, that's some lovely crowd control. I'm going to pick Bitter Mooring and Call to Slumber. Some crowd control. Spell Mastery. Mastering a spell allows a free use of that spell once per encounter. Wizards' mastered spells do not need to be in their grimoire in order to gain the free use. I mean, out of all of these, Minoletter's Minor Missiles is just always good. Fan of Flames is nice, but Minoletter's Minor Missiles is always good. There we go. So now we've mastered that.
How may I help?
Which means it appears here as a once per encounter... Oh, that's just really good. An extra casting of that is wonderful. And when we come back, folks, we will check this area out. And then, I think once we've cleared out the catacombs, and presumably haven't... And if we haven't found a quest to do, we will go and try and find that battlefield that Adir wants to check out. I think I might know where it is. Maybe. But that'll be for next time. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're not. And if you are subscribed, press that bell for those notifications. And I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later.